Hi everyone, I'm Love here and we're playing Watcher of Realms. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you my strategy on how to clear Gear Rate 3, Stage 19. I'll be disabling the Power of Dominance on how to clear the run for the first time. The good thing about Stage 19 compared to Stage 18 is you can farm Mythic Gears as well as Ancient Mythic Gears for all of these 3 types of different accessories here. The ring, bangle as well as necklace. But the best part of all, you also farm this material, spirit material, to enhance your mythic gear further. And this one, Idril bullet, is basically to enhance ancient mythic gear only. So the one with this glowing border here. Alright, so let me show you the fight. So what heroes to select to clear stage 19? Let me show you what heroes to let me recommend you the heroes. So for the first one is you'll need to have a Lord hero, such as Luneria, because Luneria provides an attack range of +1 to all of our faction allies. This one is really important. And then the side dishes will be providing basic attribute by 10%. If you have Araka as the legendary hero, this one will be a better one because the further away the enemy from your piercer heroes, they'll be able to do 5% more damage for every tile away, up to 50%. So you just need to deploy them in your team, but not necessarily deploy them within the map itself. Then, the second important point in order to form your stage 19 team is to have at least 2 strong damage nuker, single target damage nuker, to clear the boss. Because the boss will be appearing in the middle map here, and you need to place your damage nuker in this position here. So for my case, I'll be using Idril. The reason why I select Idril is because she has a unique ultimate ability that allows her to attack enemies within the entire map, regardless of where their position is. And then I'll be also using Silas, because Silas provides a unique ultimate ability that ignores the enemy's defense as well as magic resistance, allowing you to just deal pure damage to the boss. And then I also bring in Nissandei. She's basically my healer, but the most important thing is she provides buff, attack speed increase by 50. So this allows your damage nuker to attack even faster. And then the fourth important one would be having a strong AoE damage nuker, such as like Nyx. Nyx is able to deal massive AoE damage. If you do have Nyx, you can always use Tobin, who is an epic hero that everyone can get. So you'll be placing Nyx or Tobin in the left hand side of the screen here to cover the left hand portal here, because the enemies will be appearing on the left hand side. For the right hand side, we do not need to worry because we will be using Idril to wipe out the enemies in this corner. Alright, and that's basically the most important thing about the first team. The second team is basically to help you improve the overall speedrun process for this dungeon raid. For this case, I'll be using Laurel. You need Laurel to be 5-star in order to benefit from her talent, where she provides 50% range to her surrounding allies. It's basically not the one within her healing range or attack range, but the one surrounding her, which is this tile, but not this the tile away from her. And then I'll be using Dolores. Dolores is able to boost up my hero's attack with this inspiration by 40%, allowing my heroes to do even more damage to the boss as well as the enemies around the map. If you do have Dolores, you can always use the Autumn, a rare hero that everyone can get. Autumn provides 60% critical damage to all of the allies within her healing range. This one is also really good. And I just for Razaak, basically I'm just putting him here to gain additional EXP potion from his passive skill. And then I'll be bringing Volka to synergize with Laurel, because Volka will decrease the duration of reviving the allies by 15 seconds. Alright, without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so at the start of the battle, I'll deploy Silas on the right hand corner of the screen to be in a position to attack the boss that will be appearing in the middle of this red portal here. Next hero that I'll deploy will be Idril, also known as Laurel, to assist Silas to nuke out the boss here. That hero that I'll be deploying will be Dolores, to provide her inspiration to Silas as well as Idril in this corner. It's really important that they are in within this healing, this blue tile, to benefit from the 40% inspiration. The inspiration is also known as attack boost. Next on the list, I'll be deploying Autumn to assist these two heroes to further improve their damage output with the 60% critical damage increase. So once all of these 4 heroes ultimate is ready, then I'll trigger all of them simultaneously so that we can nuke down the boss really quickly. And my Autumn here is pretty squishy, so then I'll need to bring in a healer hero to prevent the boss from nuking this rare hero here. Right, the enemies are moving in. Let's trigger all of the ultimate abilities to wipe out these enemies here. So as you notice, right, Idril's ultimate ability, Limitless Shot, is able to nuke down the enemy on the right hand corner of the screen. This allows you to no need to place any hero on this right tile here. So the boss HP is like almost 20% now, close to 0% with the help of both Autumn as well as Dolores. So we managed to nuke down the boss before he's able to even summon the purple mob. Alright, so now I place Nyx on the left hand corner to tackle the mobs that is appearing on the left hand side of the screen. Now we can undeploy Autumn and bring in Laurel. I placed Laurel here because Laurel will be able to provide rage boost to Idril. You're only able to apply rage boost to heroes within these 9 red tiles, not the tiles covering Silas as well as Dolores. So once I undeploy, now Idril has additional rage just in time to clear the mob on the right hand side. Okay, while waiting for the mobs to while waiting for Idril's ultimate to be ready. Okay, I think it's ready now. We can trigger Dolores as well as Idril's ultimate. Okay, now we'll just wait for the enemies to appear on the left hand side of the screen. Now same thing, just deploy Laurel again. And most important part is to wait for Idril's ultimate to be finished, or else she will not be able to get any rage from Laurel. Alright, so let's undeploy Laurel and then deploy Autumn for the final stage of clearing the mobs that will be appearing on the right hand side of the screen. Okay, the right mob is appearing. Now we can trigger Nyx ultimate to clear the mobs here. And trigger Nissandei. And then trigger Idril's ultimate here. Let's trigger all of these supported heroes to speedrun this the last ending mobs here. And we can support our Idril with Luneria to do some additional damage to the mobs here to even speed up the run. Okay, there you have it. A very simple walkthrough on how to speedrun this stage 19 of Gear Rate 3. Let's check out the battle report. So Silas dealt the most damage at 6.7 million damage, followed closely by Idril at 5.6, and then also followed closely by Nyx at 5.2 million damage. Luneria didn't do much damage because I just deployed her at the very end of the battle. And as you can see, for our supported heroes, Nissandei dealt a lot of healing at 744,000 healing. And these are the damage taken from them. Alright, so let me show you how I build each of these heroes so that you can have a reference idea on how to build your damage nukers for the single target as well as the AoE. And then I just briefly show you the other supporting heroes here. So for Luneria, she's pretty not in a good gear. These are her total stats. She's fully skilled out. Only have the first awakening. And then she just used this artifact. But basically I did not deploy her in the battle because I've already tested out in my account. She doesn't really do much damage. Maybe my gear is not that great for Luneria here. And the next hero will be Idril, also known as Laurel, before they changed her name. These are her gears. She has around about like close to 12,000 attack, close to 100% critical rate, 228 critical damage, and some rage regeneration. The skills are fully maxed out. She's fully awakened. Most important part is to get this awakening 5 so that whenever she triggers her ultimate ability limitless shot, she'll be able to extend her ultimate duration by 3 seconds. This allows you to, you know, attack the enemies longer before ultimate. She's using this Metal Messenger artifact that allows her to do up to 50% damage on the same target. That hero will be Silas, and these are his total stats. He also has similar attack, which is around about 12,000. 157 attack speed, which is pretty low. Ideally, you want to have it at least 200. Close to 100% critical rate, 260% critical damage, and close to 30% rage regeneration. His skills are not fully maxed out, but once he's done, then he'll be able to speedrun the boss even faster. Then he has this First Awakening to improve his attack speed whenever his Shadow Cloak is in effect. And he's also using the same artifact like Idril, Metal Messenger, to deal up to 50% damage. This allows him to like nuke the boss very, very fast. Then our fourth hero is Nissandei. Basically, she's my healer as well as buff hero. And these are her total stats. Doesn't really matter, but you just need to focus on the attack speed so that she can, you know, quickly heal up your heroes. And her healing is based on attack stats, so you want to give her some attack stats here. Then her healing effect is 140. Actually, you do not need that much healing. Rage regeneration is close to 100%. Her skills are almost maxed out. Once it's maxed out, she will be able to provide attack speed increase for like 12 seconds or so. She's fully awakened. Her fifth awakening allows her to provide attack boost whenever she triggers her ultimate ability. And then she's using this Orb of Luneria to further increase the attack speed of her heroes within range by 30 every 60 seconds, lasting for 20 seconds. Then we have our AoE nuker here to clear the mobs on the left hand side. These are her total stats, close to 30,000 attack, 375 speed, 100% critical rate, 230% critical damage, and 19% rage regeneration. The skills are just using the free Stardust. It's not fully maxed out. Once it does, then you'll be able to clear the mob even faster. It does not have any awakening, but getting the first awakening is quite nice because it increases the spinning fire blade of her ultimate by 5 seconds. And she's using this Sharpshooter Crest to improve her AoE damage by 20%. So ideally, you want to clear the enemies before they reach Nyx. Alright. Okay, so these are our 5 core heroes. And then for our supporter heroes, the gear requirement is not that high. These are the gears. This one I basically use the quick equip for Laurel. Basically, I just want her to be slightly tanky to take in the damage from the boss attack. So this one doesn't really matter. It does not have any... Her skills are not maxed out. I just use the free... Yeah, I did not even use the free Stardust at all. I just want to use her talent here. She does not have any awakening, but if she does, then this basically reduces the damage taken only. This one is only applicable to herself, and she's just using some random artifact just to improve her HP. And then for Dolores, basically I gear her a little bit more stronger compared to the rest of the supporter hero because I'm also using Dolores in my guild boss. So these are Dolores total stats, 8,000 attack or 9,000, close to 9,000 attack to improve her healing because her healing is based on attack stats. Then 179 attack speed, 73 healing effect, and 3.5% rage regeneration. Her skills are maxed out to improve her skills here. And then she has the full awakening. Her fifth awakening allows her to increase the rage by 80%. This one doesn't really matter. This one is only used to min-max your guild boss damage. And then she's using this Gift of Hope artifact. It's not even maxed out. Basically, it's to improve her healing multiply by 30%. And healing hero with less than 30% HP. Then we have Razaak. I just used Razaak here because of his, I think his passive skill here. EXP obtained through battle is increased by 5%. So I just min-maxing my EXP gain from all of the battles here. So this one is not necessary. Just to quickly show you the hero stats here. This one is like, I'm just using the quick equip stats here. This one doesn't really matter. He doesn't have any awakening and just some random artifact here. Next on the list, the fourth hero in the team B will be Autumn. So these are her gears. This one is the gears that I used when I was starting up from like early to mid game. So this one doesn't really matter. But if you want to improve her healing, then I think her healing is based on attack, something similar to Dolores. Just provide her with lots of attack stats to improve her healing. Yeah, her skills are all maxed out to improve the critical rate as well as the critical damage. She's fully awakened. 5th awakening just basically improve the healing effect. Nothing amazing for her awakening here. And I just use some leftover artifact jungle relic to increase the healing effect by 30% or 30. And then for Volka, basically I just using Volka for her passive skill to reduce the revival time by 15 seconds. So I'll just give you a quick overview of how I built my Volka. These are her stats. These are not maxed out. I'll just use the free Stardust. She has the 1st awakening. This one, Allies revival time minus by 25%. So usually the hero's revival time is 60 seconds, right? So minus 25% is around about 15 seconds, I believe. Or maybe 15 seconds, yeah, 15 seconds I think. And then, yeah, she doesn't have any artifact. Maybe it's a good thing to keep her some artifact here. And yeah, so that's basically on how I built my heroes, my 5 core damage nuker heroes and the supporter heroes here. Alright, so if you have any questions regarding this strategy, you can post your comment down below this video and I'll answer them as soon as possible. If you found this video helpful, do share this with your friends and give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new to my YouTube channel, you can click on the subscribe button as well as ringing the notification bell to stay up to date whenever I upload a new video on this channel. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!